Alright, so in this video I will show you how in 3 ways to find the GCF for the numbers 12, 32, and 20. The first method is the easiest method and usually taught in elementary school. Method 1. You take all 3 of your numbers, 12, 32, and 20. You factor out for each number. So for 12 it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. 32 would be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. 12 would be 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. You will then go through the common factors that they each share. So they all share 1s, they all share 2s, and they all share the 4s. You then will take the highest one, which will come out to 4, and that is the highest, so that would be the GCF of all 3 numbers. The next method is the algorithm. Start with your biggest numbers, which it would be 32 and 20. You take 32, which equals 20, and since 20 goes into 32 one time, you multiply that. And then adding 12. 12 is the remainder. So 20 times 1 equals 20, and you have a remainder of 12 to get to 32. You then take your 20 and put it on the other side of the equal sign. You get 20 equals 12, 12 being the remainder from the above, and 12 goes into 20 once. So 12 times 1 is 12, plus 8, which comes out to be 20. The remainder of 8 because you need to get to 20. You then take your 12 over to the other side also. You get 12 equals 8. 8 goes into 12 one time with a remainder of 4. You then take your 8 to the other side. 8 equals 4. 4 goes into 8 twice, equaling 8 with a remainder of 0. So since this does not have a remainder at all and automatically equals 8, 4 will be your GCF for your first one. The next step is to take your number 12 that you started out with and put your 12 on the other side of the equal sign. 12 equals 4. You're getting the 4 from the problem above, which was the GCF. 4 times 3 equals 12, automatically with 0 of the remainders. Hence, 4 is the GCF for all 3 of these numbers. Alright, for this method, it will be the visual method, and I will be using noodles from mac and cheese, the mac and cheese noodles. Alright, well you will start off with your 2 biggest numbers. So you have 32 noodles in this pile. You have 24 noodles in this pile. So you take 32 and 24, you minus 24 from 32 of the noodles, okay? Which getting the leftover remainder would be 8 noodles left over. You then take the 8 noodles, and minus 12 of those noodles, that was your other number, and minus 8 of those noodles, leaving you with a remainder of 4, with no excess left over. So your greatest common factor for all of these numbers would be 4. This video is base 3 basics. First, I will be converting base 3 to 10. I'm going to use small numbers so that they are not bigger than my base, which is 3, because that makes it much easier and we will have less complications. So I'm going to take 1 and 2 and put them into the base of 3. So I'm going to separate them, and I get 1 and 2 separately, not 12. 1 times 3, which is coming from there, 1 times 3 plus bringing down the 2. So you get 1 times 3 equals 3 plus 2, which equals 5. 5 is now in the base of 10. I know it seems really easy. It seems like I really didn't do anything, but I'm using the smallest numbers possible to get the least complications. Next, I will show you how to multiply in base of 3. I am again going to use small numbers. So I use 1. I'm using small numbers once again. 1 and 2, 1 and 0. So no complications, so it'll be super easy. 12 and 10 pretty much. So you are just going to basically multiply them. So you get 2 times 0 equals 0. 0 times 1 equals 0. Then you have a placeholder, which is this x down here, and you get 2 times 1 equals 2, and 1 times 1 equals 1. So hence you have, add them all up, 0, 2, and 1. You get 120. So you have no complications because the numbers are no bigger than base 1, 2, 1, and 0. They're bigger than no number 3 that we use. The last one that I want to teach you is add in base 3. So we're going to use small numbers, same numbers, keeping it cohesive. So 12 base 3, 10 base 3. So add them. You automatically just get 22 base to 3. Also no complications because the numbers are small. This is the easiest part. You basically just add them together just like normal and they stay in base 3. So that is the end of the video. That is everything that we learned, and this is the assessment for chapters 3 and 4.